Why you tell me my audio wasn't working? I was on here for like 20 minutes with no audio. Nobody told me. I'd be up here talking to myself. Where they do that at? I'm back. Can y'all hear me? Somebody let me know if I got audio. I was just up here a little while ago and I didn't have audio. Somebody let me know if I have audio, please. Let me know if I have audio. Let me see. Do I have to check it myself? Who's the one person in here with me? One. One. You hear me? You hear me? I think. Is this the problem? I think I got the problem fixed. I think I had the microphone on the wrong setting. Is this the problem? I think I got the problem fixed. I think I had the microphone on the wrong setting. Okay, we live now. I got to figure out how to erase that last one too, because we ain't want to leave that up there. It's 2005, 2025. Whoa, I'm way off. I'm 20 years out of position. It's 2025. It's 2005, 2025. Whoa, I'm way off. I'm 20 years out of position. It's 2025. And they start off the year blowing some shit up. And they start off the year blowing some shit up. Now, from what I'm hearing, it's Muslims. So that's what we got to do now. We got to go through the whole hate the Muslim thing again. I'm not cool with no Muslims from anywhere outside of America coming over here and blowing up some shit. I'm not cool with no Muslims blowing up some shit over here, period. Because I know for a fact that has nothing to do with Islam. I taught myself how to read and write Arabic. I would sit there and write down the isolated form, the beginning, the middle, and the ending form of every letter over and over and over and over and over again until I could identify them. And then I learned what a fatha was, and the kasra, and the dhamma, and the sukoon. See, I don't debate religion with a lot of people because I'm under the belief that I can't debate religion with someone who hasn't read the book, and you haven't read the book until you read the book in Arabic. No translation does the book true justice. You have to read the book in Arabic. So I taught myself Arabic. And it doesn't tell you anywhere in the book to do that type of shit. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. I'd have been up here for an hour if it wasn't for... Hold on, I got to put my glasses on to see your name. Click quote. Click quote. Did I say it right? But I appreciate that because I would have been up here talking my ass off and nobody would have heard nothing I said. Thank you. But like I was saying, that has nothing to do with Islam. If it comes across my table, man, comes across my desk in any way, shape, form, or fashion, because I get around. I go to a masjid where there are a lot of people from all over the world. I pray beside people of all nationalities all the time. Like I said, I speak the language. My mother's here, my children are here, my family's here. I just hope nobody is stupid enough, man. But it definitely gives us a black eye. And like I said, it just took me back to, I was saying in the last video, that Cat Williams interview on Shannon Sharp last year. I like what he said, man. It was like damn near prophetic in a sense, like about this being the year for a lot of things to be exposed and revealed. And it truly was a year of revealing and exposing things. So how does this year start off? With a bang, literally? This is crazy, man. I don't want no parts. I don't want no parts. That's why I want to get away. What is the agenda of these FBA people? What are they pushing for, man? What are they talking about? Because I know what I want. I know what I'm pushing for and talking about. America definitely up to his old tricks again. I don't want to be a part of this no more. Why is this not what we're lobbying for in all these political platforms? Why are we continuing to play the same game over and over again? Isn't that the clinical definition of insanity? Doing the same thing again and again, expecting different results. We run down there every 4 years and we vote for one of them. We got tricked the last few years. They put people up there that looked like niggas but wasn't really niggas, and all the dumb niggas fell for it. The slow niggas, I shouldn't call them dumb, let's just call them slow. Maybe they'll catch on eventually. They didn't catch on right away. No. It's not about reparation, man. It's about separation. Why can't we really be free, man? What's wrong with us really being free? Why must we live under the illusion of freedom? Why can't we have our own? Why is it everybody on the planet can go home except a black American? Everywhere we go, you are standing over us. We're free, but I need permission to fish, to hunt, to drive a car, to do anything. I need your permission, yet I'm free. What's the purpose of delineation, man? Yeah. A lot of people trying to line their pockets. What is the purpose of delineation? Why is everybody like, so quick to get on board with this delineation thing, but what is the end game? What is the goal? Nobody's talking about what the goal is besides a reparation, besides we just want some money. We need more than just some money, man. I keep telling y'all when they said 40 acres in the mule, the biggest asset and all that was the 40 acres, not the mule. The mule is the money. That's what y'all going after, the mule. This is a big fact. Our people invented so much that it's almost as if that's the reason why they won't allow us to go anywhere. It's like you're living off of us. You're leeching off of us. Our inventions, our ingenuity, our energy, our spirit, our music, our everything. Why can't you just let us go, man? Let us go. We ain't working no more. You ain't killed us off yet. We like roaches. Let us go. And leave us alone when we do go. I guess that's why a lot of people are not advocating for going anywhere in terms of having our own space, whatever, because every time we've ever had our own space in the past, Oklahoma City. They destroy it. They bomb it. They unalive us and force us to live back under their roof. It's sick how we walk around every day like we don't realize what's going on, man. Like the little trinkets they give us, man. The little job, the house, the toys. You got a bike and a car and a girl, and you just, that's cool. So if they said it's okay for a slave to have that now, you good with that. Until something happens. And then you realize you have no power. You have no freedom. You have no rights. It's all an illusion. Did you see how the police beat that boy to death the other day? That's reality. That's our freedom. That could be any given day for any one of us. It's like we do need the real ones to come together and rebuild. But it's like in secrecy, it almost doesn't make sense to do it in secrecy because you know infiltration is for certain. Infiltration is a certainty. You know, if it made more sense to rebuild in secrecy, and I would be talking about it in secrecy. I'm talking about it in public because infiltration is a certainty. That's one of the primary purposes of delineation. Is there's definitely a certainty for infiltration for any type of movement involving Black Americans, man. Any type of peaceful, nonviolent movement. Still in all, though, man, at some point in time, we're gonna have to walk on faith and just trust and believe that they got enough issues with the rest of the world today ain't gonna be able to come over there and fuck with us. If and we do get our own. And if we were to get our own, there would have to be some type of severance package. You can't just sit us out there butt ass naked. Give us all our soldiers back. We need all our military personnel back. Definitely. Definitely your own. But this is the thing though. This is what we're going back to now. It's not always your own people. All skin folk ain't your kinfolk. Yeah. All skin folk ain't your. They studied us, but guess what? They trained us though. Too many of us were trained in that military, man. If we separate, we got to take our soldiers with us. You ain't finna just come over here and bully us. No, sir. It can't go like that. We need separation, man. Why nobody's preaching for separation? Why are we just asking for reparations? Somebody please tell me that, man. Who got Tariq Nasheed's phone number? Tell him we need to revise this agenda. Because that's all I'm hearing. Reparations. What's that going to change if I'm still living in his house? If I still have to abide by his rules? You know how sad it is, how painful it is, man, when you have relatives, whether it be like a father, an uncle, a grandfather, and they're 65, 75, 80 years old, and you hear them speak with fear about the white man will get you if you, the white man gonna get you if you do this. The white man go. I like that brother. That brother smart, young brother. I like that brother. That brother sharp. He's sharp, man. You know what I mean? But it's like I don't mind building with brothers like that, but what we have to do is learn how to incorporate the Byron Donalds in them conversations too, man. The Condoleezza Rices in them conversations, because it's going to have to be, through the political legal route in order for us to legally change our name. We definitely need a name change to identify ourselves as who we are. That's first and foremost. We need to do that first. And then once we get together as a collective, then perhaps we can start building on what the next step will be for all of us. But first off, we definitely need to re-identify ourselves. That more than likely goes through, I don't know, the Census Bureau. I don't know what, I'm trying to think of what level of government does that need to be addressed at? How do we proceed with the formal name change? And like I said, since everybody else has already adapted the FBA thing and running with FBA, I'm cool with it because I don't have an ego problem to the extent to where I feel like I need to be the guy that comes up with the name. It got to be my name, or I don't want to rock with it. Or, I'm not playing that game. Whatever name it is that identifies people who are native to America, be it pre-slavery or during slavery. There has to be a name for us to identify ourselves by that no one else can use that is not those people. Because African American, like we said, Elon Musk is an African American. Moron Gaines is an African American. Moron clearly hates Black Americans. So, like, we should not allow people who hate us to go by the same name as us. That's a big part of the problem. When you talk about things like infiltration and, it's always us. Like, first of all, we got to get the people who's not us out of here. That's number one. That's number one. And then after that, we start, I think lobbyists help changing laws. I'm in New York, so it's in Albany. Yeah, lobbyists. Lobbyists. This is what we need to get to, man. What lobbyists is hashtagging FBAs? Huh? Ain't no black lobbyists out there hashtagging FBA? That's who we need to be hollering at. That's who we need to be linking with and building with. We need to separate from these people, man. These people is not coming over here trying to blow up stuff because of nothing that we did to them. No. We all American when you go start some shit across seas. Yeah, we all American, but yet still I got to put African American on my fucking application. Why my application don't just say American? Nah. We ain't start shit over there with nobody. We ain't over there slaughtering them people in Palestine. We ain't doing none of that. Nah, they ain't us, except the ones that's following your orders. That ain't our call. This is why we need separation. We want to make our own call. We want our own leadership. I don't have a problem. Like I said before, I'm the type of person, I'm not trying to let religion stop us from getting the common goal accomplished. I don't have a problem building with the Moors. They dealing with the law and lobbyists and so on and so forth. If I could offer any assistance or participation in that, I don't have a problem with them being Moors, man. It's like, I'm not the one stuck on religion. Honestly. It's not too often the Muslim goes around just badgers people and, makes everything a religious issue. It's not me. A person will know you're Muslim and see your attire and, have more questions for you or some even have whatever vitriol they have for, the whole terrorist thing in Islam that they connect together. They'll have those feelings for you and so on and so forth. So it's like, I don't got a problem working with nobody. I don't got a problem working with nobody, man. That's my people. You feel what I'm saying? Nah, bro. We got a common agenda right now. I appreciate that. We got a common agenda right now. So, yeah, I'm willing to work with preachers, rabbis. They black. They American. Yeah, I need to work with them. They descendants of slavery here in America. Yeah, I'm willing to work with them. They people's the ones that they call niggas. They descend from the people called niggas. I can work with you. When it comes to religion, like I said, you be your way to me, be mine. That's it. My actions is the only way I give dawah through my action. I don't talk people to death about religion. I give dawah through my action. If you see the way I move, you see how upright I am, you see how honest I am, you see you leave your money around me, your woman around me, your kids around me, you come back in there safe. That's because of Islam. I used to be that. That's the only way I preach through my actions. I be cussing still, man. So I don't go around talking. I just do the actions. I'm all about the actions. I go to my masjid to pray. Hey, ma'am, the whole Jamaat, they know me. Any type of function at my masjid I walk into, everybody knows me. That means I'm there regularly. That's my actions. That's how I go about it as far as the religious thing. You drop your wallet in front of me and I hand it back to you. That type of stuff. Yeah, man. We need this. We need to start lobbying for this name change. We need to agree on a name change. We don't need to have men up there acting like women, operating out of jealousy. Everybody wanting to crack Tariq head in because somehow or another he ended up coining the FBA thing. I don't know that brother from nowhere. I have nothing to get him against him, no animosity against him. And like I said, if that's what the people are running with, cool. I'm fine with it. Cool. I'm fine with it. Let's go. Let's just get the job done. Let's just get the agenda right, brother. That's all I would say to Tariq Nasheed is let's get the agenda right. What is reparations without the land? It was all about the land. It was all about the 40 acres. 5 brothers got 40 acres side by side. That's 200. That means they ain't got to see them folks for days. They might not see them for months, ever. Ever. You ain't got to see them no more. That's it. Reparations isn't about money, man. That you're going to give right back to them. Give us land, give us resources, severance package. That's it. That's it. Give us back our military, back our architects, back our engineers, back our doctors. We need all them back. We'll be all right. We just need our own, man. Yeah. We need our own, man. We need to get word to this brother, man, since he got the public's attention, the public ear. We need to get word to this brother. We need land. It's 50 states here. 50 states. They're fitting 8 million people in New York. City. Not the state, just the city. It's 43 million of us. Some people might have to get displaced. Yeah, never easy to give up power. Exactly. And that's what it's all about. That's why I said the illusion of freedom. It's the illusion of freedom. You want to maintain control over me. I'm free, but you have control over me. Like, nah. Having control over me is me not being free. You're using the Roman government system, like you got Senate and all that. That's from them. Like, I don't want to deal with that. But we want to have our own system. Why must we have to play y'all by y'all rules, y'all game? I don't want to play soccer. I want to play basketball. You forcing me into playing soccer with you. It's not free. It's not free. This corporation, man, I don't want to be a part of, man, whatever that is coming to it. But the way this year started out, man, the potential for it to get a lot worse is there. The potential to get a lot worse is there. It was a pattern last year. It was consistent. Things being revealed. Like I said, from the time of that cat interview, he said all things gonna be revealed in 2024. So much stuff started coming out. So much stuff started coming out, man. This year starts off with stuff blowing up. Is this country headed towards turmoil? War. Definitely places. It's places with nothing in it. You're absolutely right. There are places with nothing in it. They're acknowledging extraterrestrials being here. Trying to keep floating funny ass drones and balloons and all type of shit through the sky over here. If that shit in New York and Louisiana is connected, then that proves that there are sleeper cells here. And people got a problem with mass deportation. And I say, get them the fuck out of here. Give us our piece of the fucking pie and have a nice life. What's wrong with that, man? It seems like that makes so much sense that everybody should know that that's what needs to be done. But like, you want to just keep forcing this toxic relationship to work. Black America and white America is a toxic relationship. It's toxic. And we keep trying to force it to work. I was in a toxic relationship before and kept trying to force it to work. It ended with me getting shot. In my place of business. And that's what this is, one big toxic relationship. What's my guy's name, man? Astaghfirullah, I can't even remember the guy's name. It's something Brooks, right? What's the guy's name? What's the Brooks guy's name? Help me out with this one, Click Quote. What's the Brooks guy's name? Rest in peace to him. The guy that the police just beat to death. What's his name? I had a lot on my mind. I cannot remember his first name. I know about New York having those programs for migrants only, for work and so on and so forth. I'm a native New Yorker. I'm upset I can't remember the guy's name, man. The guy who was just recently beat to death by the police. There's another one that is like, it's so simple to solve their problems, like you can tell they don't want it solved. They don't want that problem solved. They want this to be an ongoing thing because the solution is too simple. You police where you live at. You police your zip code. You don't live in that zip code, you can't work there as a police officer. Problem solved. I don't think cops walk down the street wanting to beat anybody up or kill anybody, and everybody knows their house is right there and their kids got to walk down that street right there to go to school. I think they would think twice about it if those were the circumstances. If I get to hide all the way out in Long Island and work in the Bronx or Brooklyn, yeah, I can run around disrespecting people, abusing people, beating people, shooting people, like with no remorse, reckless. I could be in my, what they call it, demon mode, right? They could go to work in demon mode. Why? You don't know who they are, where they live, nothing about them. These could be AI robots for all we know. You only see them when they come around to terrorize shit in your neighborhood. Then they go back to where it's peaceful. Let them police their neighborhoods. It's enough able, capable bodies in our communities and enough honest people in our communities that live there to be the police. Nah, that made too much sense. And that would never work because the percentage of people who are actually police officers, the ratio would never fit. Mysteriously, all of them want to be police officers. I think if they had to police their own neighborhoods, I don't think white dudes would even want to be police anymore. A lot of them. Half of them would want to look for another line of work. Robert Brooks, thank you so much. Click quote, you've been helping me out tonight. Thank you so much. Yeah. Robert Brooks, man. Rest in peace to Robert Brooks. I'm pretty sure none of those guys that did that to Robert Brooks lived in that neighborhood. Why do we keep playing a broken record? Why do we keep trying to tell time on a broken clock? Why do we keep trying to make a toxic relationship work? I don't understand that. It makes no sense to me. Why isn't the number one agenda for all of Black America pushing for separation? Why are so many people content and satisfied under these conditions until it bites them in the ass? Like, why are we not thinking in terms of chess? Like, why are we thinking checkers? That's dumb. That's what girls do. I'm not saying girls are dumb. I'm sorry if it came across like that. Strategists thinking chess terms, man. Why are we preparing for whatever it is to happen next? Whatever bullshit they about to drop on us next. Why don't we just fucking leave? Say, hey, we don't want to play no more. We want out. We want out. You want blood samples and DNA samples on all of us as if you own us or are going to own us forever. That's saying if we say we want to separate, you're saying we can't. That's not American. American is what you say it is. Yeah. Definitely at an all-time low. Yeah. Division been created in our own homes. I got to stop coming up here without my glasses on trying to read this screen. This is bad. This is horrible. It's just the light reflects off my glasses so bad. I don't want the light reflected into the screen. Yeah. They be shadow banning some of the real ones. That's crazy you said that. One of the channels I've been looking at lately is called the Shadow Band Network. Shout out to them there in Connecticut. I've been checking their channel out lately. I'm not going to say I agree with everything. You know, the brother says we're all individuals. You know, he's expressed a lot of his own individual thoughts, but there are a lot of things that he says that I agree with. You know, when he gets to talking about factual evidence and records and things of that nature, you can't help but agree with it. It's truth. It's the truth. He's talking about the truth, you know? So I tune into his channel from time to time. Yeah. But we need to stop being distracted. That's why I have a good bit of disdain, man, for some of these podcasters up here, the ones that have the biggest audiences and talk about the most bullshit. It bothers me. It bothers me. It's part of the reason I'm here. It bothers me. People would rather be entertained than informed. Cool, I get that. So why can't the information giver just be more entertaining but still be information giver? Sounds simple enough. Like, I was told a long time ago, if you want to give a dog medicine, you take the pill and you put it in his dog food. Stick it in there. You're going to eat it on up with everything else. A lot of these guys aren't putting no medicine in the dog food. It's just dog food, man. Nothing in there, just plain dog food. The 50 China from Brims and people like that, man. Like, no, you got that many people paying attention to you. You have an obligation to tell them something for their own benefit. Yeah. That's DJ. What's going on, DJ? You have an obligation at that point in time to tell them something for their own benefit if you have that many people tuned into you. The guys that have 50, 100, 200, 300,000 subs, and you sitting there talking about Diddy and some baby oil and who beat up who on Rikers Island in 1989 and who told and who humped the punk in this jail in 2007 and a bunch of gang shit that's fake. Ain't even really respected. I think you can utilize that time to work on more important things, man, to get something accomplished, to change the conditions, change the circumstances that you take for granted are going to always be like that. Stop these 75-year-old men, black men, 70 years old, from walking in fear of the white man. The white man gonna get you. You better not do that, them white folks gonna get you. And I've been hearing that shit so long, bro, it makes me sick, yo. It makes me sick. You a grown-ass man. Talk about another man gonna get you. I don't want to live like that no more, man. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of agents and bots be on here. That's why I said it makes no sense to talk in secret. It makes no sense to talk in secret. If you're telling the truth, the truth is the truth. I fear Allah. That's it. They know. They know I ain't lying. They know what the fuck they doing to us. They know niggas is tricked. They know. I ain't telling no secrets. They know they duping dudes. They know. You think you free. You think you ain't a nigga. You got a barcode on you, buddy. If you go to Walmart, you scan the barcode, it tells you what the product is, don't it? You scan it, it's gonna tell you what the product is. You got a serial number. Your serial number says you're a nigga. Don't find out the hard way. What is the agenda? Let's change the agenda from reparation to separation, man. Until we change the agenda from reparation to separation, we're looking at another generation after generation going through the same shit. Worried about, oh, the white man gonna get you. That shit's disgusting. That shit's disgusting. Anywhere you go in this country, you go to the toughest ghettos, the toughest neighborhoods. Niggas sitting around worried about the white man gonna get them. Remember that Jeezy song? Ford tours pull up, everybody run. White boy jump out, pointing with their gun. Ford tours leave, everybody came back. Hope them boys didn't find my pack. But everybody run when they see the white boy. Oh, y'all gangster ass dope dealing niggas out there. 1 4 Taurus pull up. How many white boys jump out point where they going? 2? And the whole block ran? That shit embedded in niggas, man. That shit is deeply rooted in niggas, man. That shit is in niggas' DNA. Passed down through your ancestry to fear them. And I'm just like, I was always a little bit retarded. I don't know how to fear them like I'm supposed to. I'm not a good nigga all the time. Sometimes I'm a bad nigga. And I don't fear massa like I'm supposed to. Yeah. So I don't get that, man. Why do you want to get reparations and still stay in their house? But they talking about what it would cost to give reparations. Even if they're just talking California, bro. You could buy a state, bro. Buy a state. Or lobby for a state. Or 2. Niggas got to get moved. Eminent domain. You eminent domain every motherfucking body else. Eminent domain. Take everybody out the goddamn state. Give it to us. And leave us the fuck alone. What's the matter? Y'all ain't gonna know how to season y'all food, or y'all ain't gonna know how to dress. What is it y'all not gonna know how to do without us? You got a new proletariat. You don't need us to be the proletariat no more. You got enough people from immigrant nations that well, you can remain the bourgeoisie and they could be the proletariat. Let us go. That's it. No malice, no hatred, no bad intent. Just let us go. It is 2025 and we still ain't free. They done trick these niggas. Tell them you got credit. Nigga think he free. Dumbass nigga went put on a suit and tie, smile, cheese like a motherfucker. You ain't free, nigga. You just ain't had your time and day come yet where they show you. When you get your Robert Brooks treatment. He might have thought he was free. When did freedom and liberation stop being the number one agenda, man? Yeah, they stuck in their ways. But this one thing I can say, right? A lot of dealing with the youngins, this is what I was talking about with Charleston White. Charleston White, they say he does a lot of work with the children, right? But with the young men, he sucks. He hate all the young men. But he love the children. Once they get some hell in their chin, they don't love them no more. Them the ones we need, man. But the issue is like a lot of people can't talk to them because the young boys, they know they smell the fake shit. They sniff it out. See, it's like this. If I'm in the streets hustling, getting money, right? You can't tell me that drug dealing ain't no good for me if you ain't never been no good at drug dealing. I'm gonna tell you, you don't know what the fuck you talking about because you failed at it. That's why you saying it's no good. You wasn't a good one. How would you know? He's more than likely to listen to somebody who he respects. Somebody who's showing that they're capable of doing what it is he's doing. And if that person tells him they got a better hustle over here, he might listen to that. But it's hard to listen to somebody who can't walk in your shoes, man, and did what you did. That's how they're looking at it, regardless of what you think. They'll think you can't tell them nothing about being no gangster because you pussy. You can't tell them nothing about selling dope because you ain't never made no money, nigga. You don't know what it feel like to make $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a day. So you need to shut up. Yeah. It's like, I think everybody knows if Larry Hoover was allowed to talk to Chicago, it'd change in a day. I think it would. I think Chicago would change in a day. If they just brought Larry Hoover to Chicago in an auditorium somewhere and made it free for all the gangsters in Chicago to come down and see their guy, I think it would change something. It's who's talking to them. The amount of respect they got for who's talking to them matters a lot. I believe my brother Pete was allowed to talk to these young boys, man. A lot of things would change like that. I believe so. A lot of things change real fast. A lot of these young boys look up to him. And if he were to tell them something positive, I think they would grasp onto it because it came from him. This is why they don't want us to have leaders. They don't want us to have heroes. They don't want us to have fathers in our homes. They don't want men that these young guys can relate to around them. That's called guidance. Yeah. Yeah. You're still fighting your nephews, so be careful with that. Be careful with that. Put the Pete on you. Put the police on you. You fight your nephews. We'll need you catching no cases, killer quote. Click quote. Yeah. See, I called you killer quote. You talking about fighting your nephews. But that's what it is, man. It's who's talking to them matters. How they feel about the person talking plays a big part in young men listening to them. They see through frauds, they see through suckers, they see through busters. They see through that. It's a lot going on, man. It's a lot we need to talk about. I'm getting tired though. I had a long day. I'm about to get out of here and get some rest. I appreciate the ones that did come hang out with me tonight. I will be back tomorrow night. I'll probably make sure to put the little notification thing out, let you know I'm coming, what time I'll be coming on. Oh, excuse me, nose black. Let you know what time I'll be coming on, so everybody can come tune in and we can kick it. Yeah, I have some more information on those things I was talking about tonight. I'm going to be doing some research tomorrow, so by the time I get up here tomorrow night, I'll be a little more informed on things, and we can have a better dialogue on it. Y'all take care. Good night. Click quote. I appreciate you. Everybody take care.